Princess Leia Boushh. This is LEGO Star Wars set 75351. It was released in March 2023 for about €70. This construction block set consists of 670 pieces. If you want to get the set nowadays, you can find still sealed boxes for about €60. This set is maybe a bit rare, so there are not too many used sets on the market. And yeah, this means that the used sets aren't too cheap. I think you have to pay about €50 for a used set. But I also saw somebody selling a still sealed set for about €35, so you might get lucky. I think the normal price for a still sealed set is about €60 nowadays. As you can see, we got a helmet here, and this means it's part of the LEGO Star Wars helmet collection. This time we get Princess Leia's helmet when she is disguised as Boushh. When she enters in Episode 6, Jabba's palace to rescue Han Solo. This is the first helmet that I'm going to build. I got a lot of those other helmets, but I haven't managed to build them so far. I always buy them when I see them quite cheap in used condition. But this year is the only set of those helmets, at least, that I got in the sealed condition. That's quite cool. Alright, I would say then it's time to open the box. This is what we find inside the box. And as you can see, those are all the pieces. Which means the box is way too big. It contains a lot of enclosed air. Yeah, that's a bit silly. I'm keeping the box, but I will not keep it in this folded state. I'm going to unfold it, and then it simply takes way less space in my collection. Okay, we not only got the bricks in numbered bags, we also got building instructions. And the building instructions start with some PR blah blah, a still image from the movie, then we get to know how a brick separator works, and here we get to see that the set consists of 6 building sections. Those are surprisingly a lot of building sections. Well, but no reason to complain. But I think we got more bags than building sections. Yeah, those are 7 bags, so one of the building sections comes with 2 bags. Yeah, building section number 6 consists of 2 bags. And besides the bricks and the instructions, there's also annoyingly this sticker sheet here, and I'm really not looking forward to apply them. I simply hate stickers on my bricks, and when we have a look at those stickers, we can also see that they are not of the best quality. Have a look here, all these brown stickers contain those white dots, which means they definitely will not come close to the brown bricks. I hope that this won't look too stupid, and I also hope that I will be able to apply them in such a way that they will sit properly, that it won't look too stupid. Alright, but for now I'm going to start with the build itself before we come to the stickers. I will open the bag for the first building section, and then I will start with step 1 on page number 8. And I will come back to you as soon as I see something interesting. Step 6. Those crazy guys at LEGO always manage to place pieces in the strangest colors in their build. Have a look here, we got pieces in pink and in teal or whatever this is supposed to be. And I mean, those colors have nothing to do with the Boushh helmet. It's so strange. I hope that we won't be able to see those colors once we have completed the build. I hope that the, let's call it hull of the build is close enough, is built compact enough so that these shiny colors won't peek through. Step 21. In this step and also in the previous step, we have placed these half arches here. And yeah, as you can see, two of those half arches with an additional brick in this case, or an additional 1x1 plate in this case here, create a complete arch. But it's LEGO, and this means we do not have a piece with studs on both sides in 1x1 size. And because of this, the two half arches aren't interlocked with each other. Which also means that here in the middle, the whole build isn't really that sturdy. Luckily, it's supported from pieces behind, so we can at least push without the build falling apart. But nevertheless, I'm not too happy with this kind of construction technique. Well, let's see if in the completed build this will have some more stability. Step 28. We have completed the first building section, and I guess this wobbly part here will stay wobbly. But now let's go on with the second building section. Step 41. Wish me luck, it's time to place the first of those awful stickers. Well, I think I didn't do too bad. Looks alright. As alright as these stickers can look. Step 43. In this step we are using two 1x4 tiles. And have a look at those. They come with different injection holes, so they are not from the same production batch. This one here got a injection point here on this shorter side, and it doesn't look that good, but it doesn't look too bad either. It's not a hole, it's just a big point. I can live with that. But have a look at this one here. That's way better. On the outside of this tile, there is no injection point visible. It's here on, to its anti-stat. There. I wish all injection points were hidden that well. Step 56. We have completed the second building section. And this is what our build looks like so far. We have built the upper part of the helmet, so I guess this is the helmet's top. And here's the area with those green lights, and down here is the visor. Now let's go on with building section number 3. Step 73, Sub-Step 7. I had time to test my sticker skills again, and, well, this time things didn't end that well. I think the left sticker here is placed well, but the right sticker doesn't look so good. Step 74, Sub-Step 4. I just have placed 2 more of those awful stickers, but luckily there's only 1 sticker in the whole set left. With step 75 we have completed the third building section. This time we have added a lot of stuff to the back side of the helmet. Now let's go on with building section number 4. Step 114. We have completed the fourth building section, in which we have closed the helmet's left side, and we also have attached this pointy thing up here. I think now in the fifth building section we are going to add something to the right side. Step 147 is the fifth building section's final building step. In this building section we have built the helmet's right side. Now in the final building section we have to build the stand, and also the mouthpiece here in the front is still missing. Step 158. To give the stand some stability and also to connect the helmet properly with the stand, we need to use some Technic pieces. And I like how the Technic pieces are used here. So you can see we got these two Technic pieces here, and we simply put them in our stand like this. And now to connect them with the stand itself, we use this bar here. So we stick the bar in here. Let's raise this a tiny bit, yeah. And now those two parts are interlocked. Step 183. It's time to apply the final sticker, but have a look at this. They didn't even care to show how the sticker really looks like in the instructions. So you can see that besides those two gray squares, we also got here these gray stripes. But when we have a look at the instructions, it's simply a black sticker. At least they give us the indication that we have to place sticker number 3 here. Otherwise, it would be really strange. I didn't place the final sticker perfectly. It sits there slightly in an angle. But I can't do better. I simply hate placing stickers. Step 221. The only thing we have to do in this step is to place the plaque. And with that we have completed the 6th building section, which also means that we have completed the whole build. So let's have a look at this helmet. I think the Lego company really was able to recreate the shape of Boushh's helmet. It looks quite cool, and I'm absolutely happy with the shape, and also the colors are absolutely alright. There are maybe some minor flaws which I want to talk about. So, first of all, the biggest of the flaws is that we got stickers. And those simply do not look well. You can clearly see that those are stickers. The colors are slightly different from the brown pieces on which they are attached to, and it's also very difficult to place them correctly, to align them perfectly. You can see here that I was not able to align them perfectly, and so it just looks a bit wild. And I don't get why they don't use prints. It can't be that expensive to make prints. I mean, those are only 3 different pieces which should have gotten print. You can see here that's 4 times the same piece. Up here 2 times the same piece. And the 3rd piece is here. And those prints are clearly not impossible to do. For example, Xingbao is able to print on those curved slopes without any problem, and so the Lego company should be able to do that too. That's just not cool that we got stupid stickers instead of prints. Well, then there are also some things about the build itself that I would have preferred being done differently. So first of all, we got this part here. You can see that it's not really interlocked properly, or this part and this part are not interlocked with each other at all, and this is why, it's not that sturdy. But As long as you don't touch it, it shouldn't be any problem. The same goes here with the black visor, but here it's more visible. But that's fine. I think in the movies, the area below the visor is a bit more narrow. It's not as wide as shown here, so they should have, yeah, made this whole space a bit smaller. That would have looked better. I also think that the tip of the antenna is way too long. Maybe only placing the cone back here would have been totally sufficient. And then here in the front, at the mouthpiece, I think it would have looked better if the whole area here between those light bluish gray pieces was black. But on the construction side, that's all I can say, which could have been done better. All in all, it really looks cool. So you can see we got the visor, we got the mouthpiece, we got this flashy thing up here. I think LEDs are going from that direction to the other direction. Yeah, we got this antenna thing. I'm not quite sure what those things next to the ear are supposed to be. I guess some communication devices. And I guess that the mouthpiece itself is some kind of filter. And of course, Leia uses it to distort her voice. The pieces we used here are alright. You can see for the price, they are not the best pieces. They work totally fine. There's no problem with the clutch power or anything else with the pieces, but I simply don't like the injection points. At least those are not injection holes. Points are better. But I think they are still quite visible for such expensive pieces. Lego used to have way less visible injection holes in the 90s. Have a look at that one up here. It's just way too prominent. Some of the pieces have really cool injection points, but a lot of them simply are way too visible because, yeah, there's just a difference in the color. The instructions, yeah, those were very easy to follow. As always, there's no problem with the instructions, but I don't like so much the colors Lego uses for their instruction. In this case, it wasn't that much of a problem, but very often when you have to work with a lot of brown pieces in this lighter brown or in dark brown, it gets confusing and you start to place the piece in the wrong color because the pieces shown here in the instructions are just so dark. And yeah, I simply don't like the quality of the print. But luckily there are also digital instructions which you can download nowadays, and so if you really struggle with the colors of the instructions, you can go with the digital instructions. But all in all, it's a really cool build and I absolutely like it. It's very nice. The only thing which you really can criticize about the set is, like always with Lego sets, the price. 70 euros is just too much. I think half the price would have been very cool.